Alright, I don't know how to start this besides saying sorry. Like, I know I said I was gonna post once every 2 weeks, and then the 2 weeks turned into a month. I don't know what to say. I don't have an excuse. Actually, I do. I actually just got a job. But yeah, I just want to apologize for doing that to you. So, to make it up, I told myself that I will upload a video every single week for the month of August. Don't know why I'm doing this, but I am. Okay, anyway, this is not why you came to this video. This video will teach you how to do a 25% water change. I have had lots of people ask me how to do this, and you know, whenever I see comments like that, I'm like, oh yeah, 25% water changes, that's easy. I don't know what's the question about it. But I will admit, when I first became a betta fish owner and I was researching everything, and everyone was like, do 25% water changes every week, and I was like, what is a 25% water change? Like, what is that? But then I kind of like just sat down. I was like, oh, you just take 24% of the water out. That's it. But lots of you guys asked, so I am here to do a video on it. So before I get into how to do it, I'm just going to tell you why you should do it. Everyone basically knows that a cycled tank takes a long time. And a cycled tank means an ecosystem with thriving, good, beneficial bacteria. And sometimes it gets a little dirty, you know what I mean? Like, it's get dirty, you know? So instead of doing an 100% water change, which isn't the best thing you should do and you should try to avoid it, this is what you should do instead. 25% water changes is basically taking part of the cycled water out, and usually you do this when your tank is getting kind of dirty. You take it out and then you put new conditioned water in, so it like it's a little bit more cleaner. I'm sure there are other reasons as to why you should do a 25% water change, but that is my understanding of it right now. I'm sure there are going to be plenty of people in the comments who will correct me. And I recommend you do this at least once a week, once a week, once every 2 weeks, you know what I mean? Not like every day. Unless you have a really small tank, like a 1 gallon tank. 1 gallon tanks, they can't build bacteria up in such a small ecosystem that's just a whole different story. Like, if you have like a 1 gallon and under, you should not be doing 25% water changes. But that's a different topic. Right now, I'm just going to teach you how to do 20%. Right now, I'm going to teach you how to do 25% water changes. There are two methods that I know of, or that I have done. So, first method is to use a siphon. A siphon is basically this tube that comes down, and there's a pump, and it kind of just like sucks up the water. And with the siphon, it's really easy to go into the gravel and get all the ammonia and waste and all that gross leftover food on the bottom of your gravel to get it out and also do a water change. A siphon is what you want to use. It's more beneficial because not only are you taking out 25% of the water, but you're also cleaning the gravel underneath, which is basically the most important reason as to why you're cleaning the tank. You're trying to get all of the ammonia out that your fish has produced. You're trying to get all the uneaten food out. You know what I mean? All the waste will go to the bottom, and that's what you have to clean. I have only used my siphon twice. I'm not that professional on it. It's actually kind of tricky. Whenever I do it, the water gets out way too fast, and by the time I suck out like the gravel, my tank is like 50% like empty. And I'm like, oh. The second way to do it is like okay. Like, if you want to do 25% water changes without using the siphon, this is how you do it. It is as easy as this. Take a cup, take out 25% of the water. There you go. 25% water change. There you go. The only problem with that is that you're not really cleaning it. You're just taking out water, you know? You're not getting the stuff on the bottom, which is what you want, and which is why a siphon is better. So those are some methods on how to do 25% water takeout. Now, here comes the second part. You have to refill your tank. Basically, what I do is here, let me just get it for you. From my local grocery store, I just bought this gallon. You can use anything else if you have like just a regular tub, I guess, but I wanted to make sure I could measure it right with my conditioner. I'm like running out of breath, I'm sorry. What you do is you fill it up, you condition your water, you let it sit, and there you go, you have conditioned water. And this is very helpful when you're doing 25% water changes because you can just easily refill it, you know? And it's also, I also use this when some of my water evaporates and I just want to refill it really quickly. So basically, you take conditioned water and you refill it. Simple as that. But before you refill it, before you refill it, you want to get all that gunk on the side, because usually what happens with tanks is that if a water is left sitting, it'll create like a crust, or like it's either a crust or like a slimy thing, and you want to kind of get rid of that. You can use a napkin, a sponge, you can basically use anything that doesn't have any chemicals on it, and you kind of just like scrub it, you know? And this is when your water level is low, like when you do your 25% water takeout, you clean the sides, and then you put the water in. And that's how you do a 25% water change. It's not that hard, honestly. That's how I do it. That's how I will do it, unless someone tells me it's wrong. But yes, that's it. That's how you do a 25% water change. And I hope you learned something, because lots of people ask for this, so I hope you learned something. I hope you will do 25% water changes because it is very beneficial. And yeah, look forward to my videos that I'm going to torture myself making. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. I forgot what the word was for a second. I will not let you down. Again. I kind of let you down a lot, but whatever. Alright, I love you. Mwah.